What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the 1% podcast. Today, this feels really forced, so I'm not going to do it. Henry, man, welcome to the podcast, bro. How you doing?
I'm doing very well, yeah. Life is good. Business is going well. Bodybuilding's going well. Sun's shining, so can't really complain, can you?
Sick. No, not at all. We were obviously just rambling behind the scenes and stuff like that, but we'll go. I always want to start this by because I actually don't really know. I only know you from Dubai and only know you from the gym. So
yeah.
What does everyone need to know to kind of get context on you now? So I guess where did you grow up? What was home life? And then how did you kind of get into the bodybuilding world?
So I started training when I was 16, and that's when I truly just fell in love with the process, training, everything. I just to the point where I kind of took it too far in the sense that I was just everything else in my life I just sacked off. My school, my exams, A levels, I just wasn't interested, man. And it was looking back, it was definitely something that I would change because I was just so obsessed. I just became from the age of 16, I was just obsessed. That's the best word to describe it. And yeah, I just went through apprenticeships, college, all that kind of stuff, and I just didn't really give 100 to it because for some reason in my head I just thought the gym was the most important thing in the world. And I mean, it's worked out all right in the end, obviously. But yeah, is this going to be edited out, or
you can edit whatever you want? It's fine.
Okay. So I went to college. Well, A levels actually it started with. I did well in school. Yeah. And A levels I just messed about. College messed about. Apprenticeship, started them, left them, and then I ended up personal training. Okay. So I was just doing that for a couple of years. I then met a girl, and we moved to Wales, and and that's when I started my coaching in lockdown.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so actually I got to rewind a little bit. I went to Wales. I basically left home at about 21.
Okay.
And I moved to Wales because nothing was going on for me back home.
Where was back home?
Oxford.
Oh, okay. So we're next door to each other.
Where are you from?
Henley.
Really?
Yeah, okay, no okay, there we go. This is where we go back and go on Facebook, who the fuck do you know?
So from Oxford, and then I moved my best mate was at uni in Cardiff.
Okay, yeah.
So I thought, fuck yeah, I'll just go up there and get a job I was doing labour, and you don't need any qualifications for that job. It's probably the worst job you can get on the building site, but
it's not the nicest,
Nah, but it paid the bill, paid for my food, my supplements. So I was just up there living the student life. I was training. It's always been my life, training. Yeah. But I was partying and all that kind of stuff through the week. And then I moved back home. That was when I started personal training, actually, when I moved back home. Then met a girl, and I moved back to Wales because the one thing I loved about Wales was the gyms were insane. So I just wanted to be. True. Yeah. Have you ever been to?
Not nah. I did with my last spot. Went to Wales a lot, but not with bodybuilding or gym hunting. No.
Yeah, it's just incredible. That you probably got in South Wales, you've got about 5 different gyms, which are unreal.
And it's probably Swansea, Cardiff area.
Yeah, that area. Yeah. So that's where we went, and then that relationship broke down, and I stayed there. Okay. And I just thought, okay, I'm just gonna work on myself. Build my business up, train, work hard on my business in the gym on myself. And that's what I did. And over the next year, I really pushed my business to a good level. Yeah. And it was at that point that I thought, fuck it, I'll move to Dubai. And
what did you do for apprenticeship?
Electrician apprenticeship.
Okay, yeah. Did you ever do it?
What, complete it?
Oh, yeah, that would be the start. Did you complete it, or did you just...
I didn't complete it, nah. I did about a year and left it. I just hated it, man. As well as that, I hated the idea of working for someone else. For some reason, this will sound a bit weird, but I always had in my head that I was gonna do what I do now, and I was gonna be on Instagram like a influencer,
Yeah,
as they say. And yeah, there was this little thing in my head, man, that I just knew I was
That's
going to get
so
there.
weird, because I literally said this the other day. Like, I never believed that I could do this.
You didn't?
No.
Okay.
You know how people know, like they say, I'm going to build a fucking multi-billion pound
the
business.
conviction.
Yeah. Like, it's interesting hearing it from someone that was like, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super weird. Yeah, because I'm not like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, my fear drives me. I'm too scared to be where I am, or I don't like the position, and I almost like the fear of trying to get there is worth it.
Yeah.
But I don't believe I can get there.
Really?
Yeah. It's
No
a
way.
weird kind of you know, people are like, I'm gonna be an IFBB pro and I'm gonna be the top 10 Olympian.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, no fucking way.
How do you feel about, how does that compare to like you're competing? Do you?
I think there's a realism, isn't there?
Yeah.
Like, because I came from a sport, a background before, and I did really well at it. So there's a part of me that wants to be a professional athlete again, just to like say, hey, I am a professional. We all know that it doesn't fucking pay you millions like Cristiano Ronaldo sort of shit. But I just want to have that credential again. But also, I probably entered a sport, or if you want to call it a sport, where it's not just as easy as that. You always have to consider like a genetic threshold. You have to consider an anabolic threshold. Like, you have to consider all these different things. Be like, do you actually, your structure have what it takes?
Yeah.
You have to just look at it realistically. I think as long as I look like a pro, I'll be happy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Sure, man.
And if my work gets rewarded for it, cool. If it doesn't define the rest of my life.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, man. I think that's why I haven't got on stage yet.
Yeah.
After all this time. And I think that's why I haven't got on stage, because if I do something, I want to be like the best.
Yeah.
And I know, like, I'm not the best. I'm never going to be, because genetics is everything in this game.
Yeah.
Of course it is. And I feel like, one, what would I have to do to get there if I was to try? And if I try, as I said, I know I'm not going to get there anyway, but what would I have to do if I was delusional enough to sort of, you know, try and get to like a high level like that? And it would be like an insane amount of drugs.
Yeah.
Which I don't want to do. And two, for me, what brings me happiness and my number one goal is just success through business.
Yeah.
And would competing give me that? No, like
No.
Not in any way, shape, or form. Because for me, man, I don't know about you, but I don't really like coaching competitors. Yeah,
like, it's a different ball game.
Yeah, like, I'm very good at it, and I can get someone on stage and I can win them shows, like I have done this year.
Yeah,
but it's a very a competitive client is a stressful client.
Yeah,
like, high amounts of drugs, low food doesn't equal a very nice person.
Yeah.
And I feel like I've had you have to deal with a lot of, how do you say it?
Fucking shit.
Yeah, basically. A lot of, just them being a bit
hard
of a
work.
knob.
Yeah.
So if I was to compete, that would bring a lot more of those type of people on board
Yeah.
with me, and it's just not it's just not what I want to do. Where I want to take my business. I do want that little group, which I do have, of like 4 or 5, because it's just a different element to the coaching.
Yeah, it just it's nice to have that spice. Like, it's
Definitely.
like, because 4 or 5, you're like, I can manage that, and sort of thing. Yeah.
And I see it as a challenge as well, because there's obviously a lot more to it. And like I said, I could do it. There's no doubt about that. But do I want a lot of it? No. I just like coaching. My ideal client is taking a man who is stuck, unhappy with what he sees in the mirror, low self-confidence, and just completely transforming them mentally and physically. And I think that is the most rewarding thing in the world, to take a man who's, as I say, stuck on week 1, week 16, he's like a brand new person.
Yeah.
And as we said before, it just translates into so many different areas of their life, doesn't it? Because once you start seeing progress within your physique, you start wanting to, I mean, I've had men that start getting into investing and leaving their jobs, leaving their girlfriends, all that kind of stuff.
100%, yeah.
Because you just want more for yourself, don't you? And it's powerful.
You just realize it's a weird one, like physique development, because you realize it unlocks so much shit in your head.
Yeah.
Like, you're like, oh wow, like, because we don't actually do it for someone. Like, they do the actions. Like, they choose to eat the meals, they choose to wake up early, they choose to do all these things. By just choices, they can change their life. So then when they can be like, oh, I choose to do other things or take action in other areas, my life can be better as well.
Yeah.
Like you say. And it's a weird one with like you are, because you're tidying up now as well, right? It's a weird one. When you go through like a dieting process, things like that, it does just do something to your head.
Mate, it's mad,
it's a weird thing.
It's
like
crazy. Like the transition from a gaining phase to a dieting phase, like what is it?
Yeah, I don't know. It's a bizarre one, because even then you're like, well, I'm lifting more. So was I a bitch before when I was like 5 kilos heavier? Like it's a weird.
I think what it is, bro, like a big part of it is there's more instant gratification, because you see, if you work hard from Monday to Friday, you see by the weekend some new lines, some new shape.
Exactly.
And whereas in a gaining phase, you know, it's very monotonous. You're not seeing the changes in the mirror. You're not. And that is why so many men struggle to take their physique to a new level, like year on year, because they don't want to go through that phase.
Yeah.
And that phase, if you do want to take your physique to a new level, it lasts a long time, man, doesn't it? Like it lasts. I mean, you got to be pushing for 6 months really to like build significant muscle.
Yeah, easy.
And 6 months of ticking the boxes, training hard, eating the food, and not seeing much is quite hard, isn't it? It's difficult.
That's why people can't do it.
Yeah.
That's why people look bang average forever.
Yeah.
Because people can't delay that gratification for like 6 months.
Yeah.
But it's a weird concept, because if you can, you'd be like, how far would your life be if you didn't spend money or like save for 6 months and didn't gorge on stuff? So how much money would you have at the end of it, sort of thing? It's that typical thing when you give someone like I'll give you £1 million at the end of this 6 months if you can do this. Yeah. Like you'd fucking do it. Yeah. Same sort of thing we'd say to a client, like, if you can commit to this for 6 months, you'll look like that. Like, can you do it? Yeah. It's like that's the hard thing about body transformation. That's the hard thing about physique development, because it's just so repetitive. Yeah. Like, it's not anything rocket science, especially now. Like, everyone has the knowledge. Yeah. Go online, fucking research it. They'll find your opinion, mine will agree with whatever's probably there. I'm like, yeah, it works. But then what's that missing thing? And it is, most of the time, it's just having that dialed in structure coming from someone and trusting someone's opinion. Definitely, man. Like, because we'd probably teach the same thing, but someone buys off you because they trust you more than me. Yeah, definitely. And you buy into a person, don't you, as well? And of course. Because with coaching, you're dealing with someone like, well, not every day. Some of my clients every day talk to me, but like you are talking with someone every single day, and you need to get on with your coach. You need to be able to have some kind of rapport and, you know, bounce off each other, have a laugh, all that kind of stuff. Where do you stand on that? Because you know when you hear coaches being like, "Don't be friends with your clients." Yeah, I think there's a line. Like I like to get a really good relationship with all my clients, man. As you probably do as well. Well, of course you do. You have to. But like, there is a line, man. And I've been working with. I'll take it yesterday for an example. I've been working with a lad for. Well, I say a lad. He's about 40 years old. But we've developed an amazing relationship. At the weekend, he put in his check in that at the weekend he went off plan with his food. I just told him straight. I said, this is just not good enough. Like, you have to, as a coach, you have to draw that line. Yeah, you do. You have to, because if you're in a position where the relationship is so good that you don't want to hurt their feelings or piss them off, it's taking away the whole reason why they're there in the first place, which is to get results, isn't it? Yeah, 100%. So, what about yourself? How do you feel about that? Find it better. I think I think it's just experience. Kind of like you said before we even push the record button. I think it's like you need to have that line, but also you get to the point with coaching where you're like, this is what needs to be fucking done. Yeah. Like, there is no way around that. Like, especially on their goal, if, like you say, they're in a 12-week process and they want to do a shoot, I'm like, you can't fuck up in this 12 weeks. Like, every T has to be crossed, every I has to be dotted. Like, there is no off plan. Yeah. And you have to tell them the truth. Like, that's what people are paying for, really, isn't it, at the end of the day? So it's the same though, but it's just knowing that line. It's knowing when you can have the conversation of friendship and when you can have the conversation of coach. You just have to wear a million hats. Definitely. And the better relationship I have with my clients, the more they trust me and the more honest they are too. And the more honest they are, again, the better results we're going to get. So 100%, man. It's absolutely vital. And also they're opening up to you about their home life and things that potentially, if you don't have a good relationship with your coach, you're not going to tell them about you and your missus arguing or whatever kind of stress has gone on in your life. And that is so important, because it does, if you do have a lot of stress going on in your life, it does make ticking the boxes that much harder. Well, that's the thing as well. Like even like probably like yourself, even I do, is like when you have a very good client, you're like, I know you can train well, I know you can eat your meals, I know you can do all that stuff, but why aren't we seeing what we want to see? And it is home life. It is the sleep. It is the stress. It is what's going on in their personal life. And like, we can't fix those issues, but like just having the outlet to someone to talk to, I think the more you do this, you emotionally detach, you give your advice and your whatever it is, depending on how extreme the situation is at their home life. But it's just having that outlet. Like if they have that outlet and then you understand, then you're like, okay, well, that's why we are where we are. But if you don't have that communication, like, you don't know where we stand. Yeah. So no, 100%, man. So
definitely, man. And like you said about having different hats, I think that's very, very important as a coach. Like if you do not have the ability to wear a different hat for a different person, you're simply not going to. You're not going to be able to tap into that specific individual and get the most out of them. I have clients that treat me very, very differently. Sorry, I treat certain clients very differently to others, just based on how much I know them, who they are as a person, and what drives them. And as soon as you do tap into that, and you have the ability to tap into that, you can get so much out of a man.
Yeah, that's also as well, especially for like males as well. Like females are slightly different because I kind of put them all in slightly more one category. Yeah. But some males, like even for me, I'm more of an emotional guy. So like then you have to speak to that guy slightly more on a different emotional tone. Some guys are like, fucking, they've served 6 years in Afghanistan, whatever it is, right? You can talk to them being like, boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Like that's the rules. And it's just understanding that client. So
definitely. How many female clients do you have to male?
I'd probably say 60-40. So 60% female.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. I don't know why. I kind of do. I think it's because I was raised by 2 girls. Yeah. So I was raised by my mum and my sister pretty much. I grew up with females, and I can connect to females a little bit better. Yeah. And it's like, I can't connect with bro guys on that same level. Like most males, I struggle to kind of have that connection or authority to an extent. Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. You just got to go where your business, where you are and where you go, where your business goes in that sense. I'd say I'm the opposite. Yeah. I don't dislike coaching females, but I think the way I am and the way I come across, and I know we just said about different hats, but there's a very different hat for a female. And I'll be honest, I've had females in the past where I'd say something and they wouldn't like it. And I never really had that with a male, to be honest. I've never said something that they've been like, oh, what the fuck are you on about? And
I think that's because deep down males kind of know. If you call a male out for their shit, I think they're aware of it subconsciously. Yeah. I think they know they're slacking. I think they know they can be a male, better husband, better athlete, whatever that is. I think deep down they know. And also with females, you do have that emotional and national response. Like they go off emotion straight away. When actually being like, they need some time to absorb that. So you have to kind of word it in a way where it sinks in, but then they have to sit with it for 24 hours to understand that kind of. But again, I think it's just, I grew up with women, so it's like,
you understand.
I'm not going to say that because I know how you're going to respond.
Yeah, well, I don't have that, I have that ability just because I've not really grown up in that environment. And it's important. And again, with like the periods and the hormones of going up on one, it's very different, isn't it? In that sense.
But then I'm never going to be the person to be like, I think this is why sometimes I really do hate the industry now, because people leverage certain things, whether that, if you get like, I'm a hormone specialist, I'm this specialist, or like, and just dive in on a business and dive into potentially really triggering points for mostly females. I'm never going to sit here and understand the fucking period cycle. I don't. I'm like, are we coming up to your period? Yeah, cool. Then that's why we expect that. Yeah. Like, do we want to have a deload here? Whatever it is. Yes, that makes logical sense. But I'm not going to sit here and be like, I know all the scientific terms and shit like that. I think a lot of, especially women, they do get brainwashed and they get manipulated into believing something because 100%. It sounds so scientifically fucking bullshit. It's the same,
and they'll take on that identity, and then it'll be like, that'll be it.
And everyone's got a label. Like everyone's got a label. Oh, I'm going through menopause. I've got PCOS. I've got this. I'm like, so does every fucking female. Yeah. Like you're not unique in this scenario.
And it's the playing victim as well. Like we all have, every single person, every man that I work with, every single person in the world has something. Like they've got, there'll be something in their life that isn't going well. Some kind of you know, thing that potentially holds them back. And if you play on that, like, and treat yourself as a victim, you're just never going to move forward in life.
No.
Like, everyone's got shit that they're dealing with in life. And
yeah, of course.
It's you know, well, if you want to play on it and you want to play victim, you can, but you're not going to move forward.
No.
So you're staying in the same boat.
Yeah, like I did it for so long, man, because I really struggled. I grew up through school like really dyslexic.
Okay.
And for so long, like that kind of, those insecurities still stuck for so long. And I labeled like myself as like, oh, I can't read, I can't write, I can't do these things. And then you're like, you don't need to fucking read or write.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like it can be spoken to you, it can be do all these things. It's just like, you can't let just a label of some form, whether it's like, you'll get it where guys be like, I want to be 70 kilos. You're like, what the fuck does that mean?
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like just these certain specific things, like you say, like it's just, again, it's this trigger or this insecurity that's kind of holding them back.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. Yeah.
And yeah, as I said, you got the ability to play victim and stay exactly where you are, or say, yeah, that's it. You know, it's part of my life. I'm still going to make progress. I'm still going to get around it.
Yeah. 100%.
That's the difference, isn't it?
That's the one. Okay. Take it back. So lockdown, were you PTing then?
I was working just part-time in a warehouse in lockdown.
Yeah.
And I put a post out on my Instagram. I don't know how it came about, to be honest. I just had this mad, I saw people coaching and saw that they're doing well. And I saw people that, you know, are technically less skilled than me doing well. And I thought, fuck it, you know, if they can do it, I can do it. So I just put a post out. I'm looking for 8 men.
That good old one. Yeah. It worked back in the day, man. It's good.
You don't really see it these days, do you?
Nah, because people can see through bullshit now.
I'm looking for 8 men who want to drop 10 kilos of body fat. Something like that anyway. And I got a fair few lads on it, and they were really good as well. And obviously coaching is all driven through results, isn't it?
Of course.
And yeah, that was it. I got some good results on that, and I think I charged £50. I didn't even do it for free. It was like £50, but I mean, £50 for 8 weeks. It's not, or 8 or 12 weeks. And yeah, just snowballed from there, man. I started I think I started coaching at a very good time, because obviously the industry has become incredibly saturated. And I guess I got lucky in that sense, but it just kept going and going. But I have been relentless, like, in my content, mate. I posted at least once a day for the last
6 years now, probably.
Yeah, man. Yeah, literally. And you've got to, haven't you? You have to stay.
Yeah.
You have to
stay relevant.
Yeah, man.
Like, you literally have to prove that you're alive still and you're still doing this shit.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of what people pay for. They pay for, like, they want to join you because you're consistent as fuck.
Yeah.
And a way of showing you're consistent is every day you're doing the same thing. Like, I think probably, like, I like producing content. I like the content side of things. Sometimes I'm like, what do I do? I'm like, most people just want to see you do the same shit.
Yeah.
But like, you've proven that you can do that for 6 years straight. And that's realistically what people want. They want to be that consistent in their lives.
Because I've had people, I mean, I've got a decent following on social media, and I've had people follow me for 3, 4, 5 years and suddenly bang, like, reach out, and you kind of think like, wow, I've probably got a hell of a lot more people like this, like, watching me. And you kind of feel like you're being boring, don't you, sometimes, posting the same shit all the time, but it's people are watching. That's what you got to remember.
But also, you can't lie either, because that's just your life.
Yeah.
Like, you live and breathe training, working, your business, and bodybuilding. So you're like, I don't do anything else. And if I do, I go sit in the sun for an hour and see some friends once a week.
Yeah.
Like, that's literally all I do.
Yeah.
Because I get fulfillment from everything else I do. So,
man.
So no, I think that's the biggest thing nowadays, especially now. Like, we started at the perfect time. Like, you post up a transformation, you get 20 inquiries.
Yeah.
Now, like you say, it's just completely different. I never want to be the person that says it's saturated, because I think every industry is saturated. Everyone wants to be building an app. Everyone wants to be whatever it is.
Yeah.
I think the difference is, I'm glad we started when we did, because we have results. I think it'd be really hard to start a coaching business now and then try and get those results, because then you're going to be, okay, it takes 2 years to get a good result from someone.
Yeah.
Like definitely. A jaw-dropping result.
Yeah.
Then you're like, okay, now you're 2 years. You know what I mean? I think it'd be way fucking harder now in the process.
100%.
So now for us, it's almost like who was the most resilient throughout that period and who can stay resilient.
Yeah.
We'll just keep triumphing. triumphing.
Yeah, man. And also, as well as that, it's coaching is about experience, man.
It is, man.
The coach I was 3-4 years ago, not even just on a knowledge base, but how you
just
deal with
life
people.
experiences.
Yeah, life experience and how you deal with people, man.
Yeah.
Like it's everything.
Yeah.
And
100%.
having that experience that I've gained through all this time, it's probably one of the most valuable parts of my service, I'd say.
But it is, because it's a decade.
Yeah.
Like, it's the same thing, because like if you were in the gym at 16, like, how old are you now?
29.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So it's like 13 years. Do you know what I mean? Whatever it is, it's a decade. Like, you can't, and the first half of that, you can kind of write it off, like, because it was like just experimenting with things and doing all this sort of stuff. But no one does that anymore. They come in, they'll start with you, and they don't even need to experiment.
Yeah.
You've done like 5-6 years of just fucking around, guessing, should I do arms on this day? Should I eat this meal at a certain time?
Definitely. I just said then it wasn't the knowledge side of things, but of course the knowledge is a massive thing. And mate, how far is the knowledge with fitness being a massive, a massive industry now? Like the way we train now and what does get results is so different to back then, isn't it? On a drug basis, food, training, everything.
Yeah.
So to have all that knowledge and just be able to, give someone a 12-week plan and coach them through it to get pretty insane results compared to before, where it'd probably take double the time.
Yeah. Also, like, you can compare it, be like, fuck, you did more than 12 weeks than I did in 2 years.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're like,
literally.
that's impressive. Like, but nah, it's a different industry, man. But I'm kind of glad for it. I think you just have to stay in your lane nowadays. I think that's the biggest thing. You can get caught up with all this noise and shit and peptides and whatever else is going on, but the basics will always triumph. And like you said, the experience is the biggest thing.
Yeah.
You can't beat experience. Like, probably the same thing. Like, I struggle to like say why it works, but I'm like, trust me, I've just done it with 2,000 people. I guarantee you this will work.
Yeah, but sometimes there isn't like
there isn't science to back you. Sometimes
it's just a case of it does work.
Yeah. I think that's the hard thing as well. Like, if you would deal with someone, like, especially in like even if you just take bodybuilding, like most studies, like if someone goes online and Googles it and looks for a study or whatever it is, I'm like, they're done on university students that train 3 times a week. Like,
of course,
they're not done on someone that literally eats 4 meals a day.
Yeah.
Trains 5 days a week. There isn't evidence for that.
Yeah. Mate, studies are there's just no...
There's no realism.
There's so many different variables that come into play. A study would literally tell you like 1 out of a million different scenarios. So they can't be, you can't go on studies like that. Of course they help in a sense, but not.
Yeah, I think they confuse people more now.
Yeah.
I saw one on like a seated or standing calf raise. And I was just like, and it was like an increase of like 0.5% in like calf time. I'm like, does anyone really care about their calves for 0.5%?
Yeah,
like,
100%.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
Like, does it feel better? Do that one.
Yeah.
Like, that's literally it.
Yeah.
But I think that's the thing with experience as well. You get to the point being like, okay, can you feel it engage? Like, do you feel this? Do you feel that? Can you get better at it?
Yeah.
Just do it.
And that's what I say to a client. I will say, this is the plan in terms of your training, but I want you to give me feedback on this plan. I want you to, if there's let's say I have a client who's very experienced come on board with me, and he gets a great connection, a great feel with a certain exercise. I want him to do that. I want him to do that exercise. And we were saying before, coaching is I'm not a dictator as a coach. I want to work with the client, especially if they do have that experience. Obviously, it's very different to taking a lifestyle client on board who doesn't have that.
Yeah.
But with a more experienced person, like that is going to get the best results. My input, your input, we merge that together, opposed to me just saying, you do this, you do that. Like, it's not a dictatorship, is it?
No, and it can't be. At the end of the day, you're working with, everybody is unique to an extent. I know a bicep does this, like that's all it can do. It can just bend.
Yeah.
But like, especially now when we have all the equipment, there is different ways that we can bend it and move it and things like that. And it's just having that relationship with someone to communicate that. And it's a little bit nicer because it's like, if you wrote me a plan, like, oh, let's add this and this, and it's like, yeah, that'll work, sick, whatever it is. It's just having that. It's just, and then feeling like that you can have that input to your own life to an extent.
For sure. And mate, the best results come down to enjoyment as well. If a coach was to give me a plan that I didn't really enjoy, their exercise on that plan that I didn't really enjoy, like, I'm not going to get great results out of that. Like, enjoyment's number one. You've got to enjoy your training. If you enjoy your training, and it's all about enjoying the process.
Yeah.
If you enjoy your training, enjoy your food, it's just a matter of time before you transform and you level up.
Yeah.
Like I've had plans before, which I don't know. I didn't really like the split, didn't like the certain exercises. And you just don't, the more you enjoy it, the more intent you give to it as well. And mate, intent, as you know, is number one. If you can work hard at something and give it 100, that's always going to yield the best results to giving 70% to a plan that you're just not really feeling average. That much.
Yeah, 100%. When did you, so you started building your online business in like that lockdown period sort of thing? Yeah. And then what did you, where were you based? Are you still in Wales?
I was in Wales then, in Cardiff. Yeah. And I went back, started PTing alongside the online. Yeah. But I hated PTing, man, because I love results. Like there's nothing I love more than seeing changes, you know, week after week after week. And when you get a transformation, it's just such an amazing feeling. Yeah. With PTing, you're only in control of the training, and that isn't going to get results. Just being in control of the training. If someone's not following their food plan, not taking any care of their nutrition, they're not going to get anywhere. And that's the thing with PTing. Like that's why I would just struggle to do that. I mean, I think PTing as well, it's more like you're just a therapist, aren't you?
Just a babysitter, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if you can't go to the gym on your own, then I don't know why we're here.
Yeah, mate, 100%. I've always said that. Like you need that, at least you need that motivation at least to get yourself inside the fucking gym.
But that's, it's a weird one that blows my mind. Like, do you not want to, like, especially when someone's in a not a happy place. I'm like, if you can't look at yourself in the mirror and butt naked and think I look all right, I'm like, how can that not be enough inspiration to change how you look?
Mate, I know.
So I'm like, why do you need to pay me hundreds? Like, because I was in London PTing and I was like, okay, it's 125 an hour. I'm like, why? Like, what? Just to make sure that I stand there with you?
Yeah,
because you can train. Like, you can do a leg press.
Yeah,
you can do these things. I'm like, just drag your ass here yourself and do it.
Definitely, and that's why I haven't promoted like summer shreds or anything like that in a long time, because why would you need the motivation to stand on why would you need the motivation from standing on a beach and being out of shape to drive you to want to change? Why it's not just undressing and going in the shower and seeing yourself in the mirror like enough?
Yeah.
So, and if you don't have that, then you know you're not really serious. You're not.
I think that's when you see good coaches though. I don't think any very good physique development kind of coaches, like body transformation coaches, they never really advertise 8-week programs. They never advertise 6-week shreds. They never advertise summer as like a goal or whatever it is. It's good to have goals, 100%, but like we won't advertise that as a marketing thing.
You just don't get quality, do you?
No, because it should be, okay, you need to do this for the rest of your life. Like if that's the non-negotiable. If you can't train 3 times a week for the rest of your life, like I'm not going to be able to help you.
Exactly.
Because this is like a longevity plan.
Yeah, mate. So true. Our job is to change someone's lifestyle for good. Like I'm not interested in a man coming on board with me to smash a 12-week plan and just go back to his old ways. Like it's just pointless. Like you need a lifestyle change. And
I was going to say, people probably come to you from those. Yeah, because they're damaged at the end of it.
Yeah,
like I've had it before from like females come to me and be like, I did a 6-week thing, 800 calories, doing fucking 2 hours of cardio, and you're like, no wonder you like hormonally feel pretty fucked. Definitely. But like, no wonder you are fucked. Like, and you feel mentally drained, and like you hate this. I get it.
Yeah, for sure, man. And as well as that, when I get people saying to me like, oh, I've got this event on, that event on, like. In a couple of weeks I'll start after, like you're missing the whole point. This is about a complete lifestyle change where I want to teach you how to navigate your way around these events. Like so you're never going to have an event ever again in your life, and that's the only way you're going to stay in shape. Of course not. Like it's
people still see fitness like that though, don't they? They still see it as like a short term, I'll get myself in shape for summer, I'll get in shape and then just go to a bag of shit for the rest of the year until next year. Like it's a weird, I don't know anything else that's like that. Maybe because I don't do anything else, but like what other things do you do and be like, same as your business, you're like, or career, like it's only busy this time, the rest of the year I don't give a fuck about my job. You're like, really?
Yeah.
Like especially it's your body. That was what blows my mind. I'm like, you have to live in it every single day. Like why would you not want it to be like amazing? I don't want to feel bloated. So then don't eat shit that makes you feel bloated. Like go to sleep. Like, it feels shit when you have 2 hours sleep. Well, then don't do it.
Yeah, for
like
sure,
it's
man.
one of those weird ones where I'm like, you only get one body as well, and
Yeah.
like, especially over like, I think we get to like that 30 where like people in your life get older, and you start to see that, and then you start to see more real life situations, and it's more of a reason to look after yourself. So sometimes I can't believe that I have to convince someone. Why? Not that we should, but like you kind of do. Be like, you do need to sort your shit out.
100%.
It's a weird. I still like I said before. I'm like, it blows my mind that we have to sometimes tell adults to eat vegetables.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
Definitely, yeah, for sure, man. What was I gonna say?
You're good.
That's it. Like, I know how fucking amazing like this lifestyle makes you feel when you're on point with your sleep, your training, like your food, when you're putting good quality food into your body, training hard, doing your cardio, like you feel fucking elite, man, don't you? Like you feel unstoppable. And I've seen it, you've seen it, transform a man and just show him that.
Yeah.
And will he ever go back after working with me? He won't go back to, you know, where he was. Like there's just no doubt about it. And for me, that's why I'm so passionate about this job, because I know there's so many men out there that are stuck feeling like shit. And you know yourself as well, like if they fell in love with this lifestyle, if we taught them the ropes, they would change their life. And that's why I'm passionate about it. That's why I just...
But also it's giving you everything as well. I think that's something like I always bag on about. Like, I can't believe that going to the gym has given me a job, has allowed me to move abroad, has allowed me to do all these different things just from getting in shape.
Yeah.
Like, it's a fucking bizarre thing, because you were working on scaffold sites, brickying, then being student life, personal training, and then just because you've documented what you do and showed your process over 6 years, it's giving you the ability to move here, to do all these different things, just because you got in shape.
Yeah.
No other reason.
100%.
Like, so then what do you think it can do for someone else? And you know what it can do for someone else. That's why you're passionate about it. You're like, if you just do this, fucking change your life.
Yeah, 100%, man.
Yeah.
Where do you want to take where do you see yourself in like 5 years in terms of your business? Do you just want to carry on doing what you're doing kind of thing? Or
I want to
just
obviously
grow the business? I
think that's a given for all of us, right? Like, none of us want to be in the same position we were 6 months ago.
Yeah.
So we always want to keep growing it. I think it's just, I got to that point in life being like, you're very torn. Do I grow this to a fucking empire type of thing? Or do I build it to still for me, I've got to the point where I'm like, I want to build this to a very strong personal brand that brings in a certain income. But then from that, I want to then start other businesses in the fitness industry or do something else. Like, that's kind of what I want to long term. Because like, do we want to be coaching when we're 55 years old? I'm like, no, but I'll show someone how to get in shape at 55. That's fine. Like, I'll do it part-time, but I want to use the brand, the experience, the income that earns me now to kind of just pump it into something else what I want to
definitely, man,
diversify into. Yeah.
I think for me, like you said, we don't want to be coaches forever. No one wants to do the same job forever, do they? Like, no. There's always going to come a point where you want to sort of chill out a little bit. And for me, I'd love to, one of my goals is to build a subscription app. Like, I'd love that.
Yeah, nice.
Just having like a cheap $7.99 subscription
perfect.
app. If you get, and I mean, if you build up a real good personal brand, you get a lot of people on that, mate. Like, well,
we've seen it, haven't we, from loads of people, right? You can think about like Trained by JP, the video thing. Like, how big was that? Like, that was, I remember joining that at like $5.99. And then you got 100,000 members using it. And you're like,
mate, I was thinking like, fuck it, how much? And he doesn't have to lift. Well, he's got to do the forum, but just answering questions. Like, he doesn't have to lift a finger to earn that much money. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
And I think if you do really want to level up your life and sort of get into that position where you are, you know, financially free, whatever, and earning a nice amount of money, I think that's the only way, man. I think that's the best way. Like, because although I absolutely love what I do, I love coaching. I'm in a position now, I'm 29, where I can see myself, I love working hard like now, and I can see myself working hard doing what I'm doing for the next 5 years. But you know, when I'm 40, 50, it's obviously I want to
slow down a little bit. Yeah, 100%. It's the same, because you know James, don't you? James Mack in the gym. He's He's not New Zealand. He's South African, but he's from Australia.
The older bloke.
Beard.
Yeah.
So he built Trellis. Which,
Oh, it's his, is it?
yeah,
What is that?
it's a Loom, but for fitness coaches.
Okay. Why is it different then?
So there's like, he pretty much does it. He built it so like all the shit that Loom doesn't have, Trellis has it. So it doesn't crash. You can do it without internet. So if you're flying, you can do it without internet. You can do check-ins. It has like AI summaries and stuff like that, so clients can read it if they're at work and all this sort of stuff. It has more security, safety from like client and coach confidentiality, like all the different things behind the scenes.
Okay.
But that's pretty much what he did. Yeah. He only built it because he's like, oh, Loom keeps fucking crashing.
Yeah.
And like, I just want the certain things that I didn't have. And
interesting.
So
and
he just
is that paid or?
Yeah, it's the same sort of thing. I think it's a subscription sort of model sort of thing. Yeah.
Nice.
So, but yeah, it's just like, it's just things like that, isn't it? It's been like,
man.
what have we learned in the fitness industry? We can be like, oh, like this
100%.
like you say, like, how can you make then a subscription app something different that's not out there?
Yeah.
Instead of like C-Bums one or whatever it is. But then also there's always the demand for it because there's 8 billion people and there's not 8 billion fitness apps, right?
100%.
So,
man. And that's, I think as the world evolves, there's always going to be opportunity, isn't there, like that?
Especially nowadays, man. And we're in the best place because like if you wanted to build an app, you're in Dubai, man. I'm like, guarantee you there's like 67 people that can literally build on you for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Definitely.
And it's just networking and meeting those people. But yeah, I think you just get to that point with coaching where you're like, I love it and I enjoy the building of the personal brand side of things. But yeah, who knows, man? I think it's always good to have those goals to kind of drive towards, but who knows what pops up in the meantime. You might have opportunities come your way and stuff like that. So
yeah. What about Dubai? Are you going to stay here? Are you going to move on?
Yeah, I like it here, man.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, but it's a weird one because we moved here. I moved here literally when the Christmas lockdown. You know, when we had that random. I literally got the last flight just before 2021.
Okay, you've been there a long time then.
Yeah, this is 6th year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
was that sorry to interrupt, was that like a big move for you? Was it a scary move? Did you have
Nah, so like I came here in November of 2020 and I came here for like a 3-week thing because I was with a business mentor. He had an event out here. The gyms were open and you could still fly. So I was like, fuck it. Like in that lockdown period, I took my face-to-face. I was like, it was gone. I ended up sleeping at my mum's place because I was like, I've got no business now. I was face-to-face in London. It's gone.
Yeah.
So I used that lockdown to build an online sort of thing.
Was that a bit scary, like losing that or?
Not really, because it was just taken from you. So you're like, you didn't have a choice.
Yeah.
So you're like, sick. Luckily, I had like a couple of clients that kind of actually still paid me through lockdown, which was quite nice of them.
Okay.
So I could still afford to like eat and stuff like that. And then luckily, my landlord in London didn't charge me rent.
Oh yeah.
So that was really nice.
I was going to say that rent must have been high in London. No?
Oh mate, London's brutal.
What was it like, London? Because it's somewhere that I thought it'd be cool to live.
It was like, fucking amazing.
Yeah.
But like the whole time I was in London, man, it was literally like, because I started off at a Pure Gym.
Okay.
So I opened up a Pure Gym. It was when I first started personal training. Loved it. It was really good. Got up to like 40, 45 hours there. And then I was like, fuck, I'm going to move to that. London, like, I just felt like too small because I was in Reading at the time.
Okay.
So I was like too small for here. I was like, let me go grow in London sort of thing. It's a bit like Dubai. It will eat you up if you don't work hard sort of thing. Yeah. But it was good, man. But all I did was literally just 4 a.m. at a gym for 5 a.m. clients and didn't leave a gym till 10 p.m. at night for like 5-6 days a week.
Yeah.
And that's what I did for 3 years.
It's a lot of, the thing is with PTing is you are time bound, aren't you? And that's the thing I love about coaching. You just, obviously you got to get the work done, but you know, if you want to go off and
people think you're in control of your time as well, personal training. Like, you're not.
Yeah.
You train like, especially in like London, like they train morning, lunch, and evening.
Of course, you got to be there at a certain time.
That's literally it. And like, I don't care how high they are. The CEO, he still has meetings from 9 till 12.
Yeah.
Then he has a half-hour break. You coach him then.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter how high up they are. Like,
of course,
they still train at those time periods. So like, you have 14, 16-hour days, regardless if you want to or not.
Mm.
So no, it was really good. Like, I would say to anyone, like, do it. But like, it's the same with any cool city. Like, live in LA, New York, like Dubai, live there for a time period because it's fucking sick.
Yeah. While we're young.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, and then I just ended up, after lockdown, I ended up moving back to London because I was like, oh, like still got some one-to-ones that want to, moved in with just a housemate, and then I never went back to face-to-face. I'm like, why the fuck am I in London for? Paying like £1,000 rent, like before bills, before anything.
So you must have had a pretty decent online base then.
Yeah, it was good at that point. Yeah, it was really good. Yeah. Yeah, and that lockdown, man, everything just blew up.
Yeah.
Like sort of thing. It just kind of skyrocketed really.
That's amazing. And you moved here on your own?
Yeah, just literally I was like, I didn't like who I was living with. Like housemate at the time, I was like, you know what, fuck this. Let's just cancel the tenancy. COVID's hit. Like, screw it, just get rid of the place. Then I crashed at my mum's, came to Dubai in November, someone gave me Virtue Zone. Cool, start my business up, flew there in the new year. And that was literally it.
Sweet.
Just 3 bags, just gave all my furniture to my sister.
Yeah.
And that was literally it.
That's amazing,
didn't really think about it. I didn't plan on any of it really.
Yeah.
Didn't plan on staying.
Same with me, man. But mate, that's what life's all about, isn't it? Like,
yeah.
You're not going to get anywhere if you don't take some kind of risk.
Yeah. When did you come?
I came 15 months ago.
Oh, okay, shit, yeah.
Not too long
What
ago.
made you jump over?
Mate,
Probably the same reason as everyone else, but...
I just found myself... Obviously, tax is like... People say, like, oh, I didn't come here for the tax, but yeah, of course the tax is...
It's a subconscious little bonus.
It's definitely it's a benefit, isn't it? And
yeah.
I found myself... I was in a place called Merthyr Tydfil. I don't know if you've heard of it before, in Wales.
Rings a bell, yeah.
It's a very, very run-down place. It's just full of like, you know, drug addicts. Like no money from the government is spent on it. There's loads of like abandoned houses and it's just a very odd place, to be fair. Yeah. I was there on my own. I done, like I said, I built my business to a really, really good level. I love the fact that I'd say the best gym in the UK was just 2 minutes away from me.
What was it called? 10 minutes probably.
10 minutes left.
Yeah.
It was called Planet Fitness. Have you ever been there?
Oh, I've seen it pop up on Instagram.
Mate, it's unbelievable. Yeah. Like, it's so good. And like, as I said to you, mate, I fucking love training. It's like my passion. So I was happy. I just had that 2 minutes away. Business was doing well. But then I just thought to myself, like, what is this it? You know, am I just like this life now? I'm just going to keep sort of living this. Although I loved it, I wanted more, man. Like I wanted to push myself out the comfort zone. It's just something I've always done. And I had a life coach at the time, and I literally just had the idea, mate, one night, and I spoke to him about it. And he was like, mate, just fucking do it. So
sick.
It was literally about 2 weeks of sorting stuff out, and I was gone. So yeah, but I'm loving it here, man. I don't know about you. You trained at Benouche, didn't you?
Yeah, I was there just before Muscle. Yeah, for like
what did you think about Benouche? Like,
I loved it, man. It was really good. Like, especially first coming here. It was just like, because it was only the one building at the time. It was literally that main room you walk into from the car park.
Yeah.
Like, did it compare to UK gyms? Of course not.
Yeah. That's the thing, mate. Sorry to interrupt, but like when I moved to Dubai, I had this like impression that there was going to be some crazy gyms, and like I just come from Planet, and I was like, what have I done? I've just left like the best gym ever to come here, and it's just it just wasn't that way. But go on. Yeah.
No, honestly, when I came here, there was nothing, bro. Like you could literally only get My Protein and Optimal Nutrition products. Like, there was no supplements here. There was just fucking nothing.
And the bodybuilding industry wasn't that big here then, or?
It was big from the aspect of probably like the big people from, you know what I mean? It was the typical like Andrew Jacks, or like, then it was like Larry Wills was here and stuff like that. So it was big from like, I guess the influencer scene was picking up then. But the gyms weren't special, man. Like none of them were special. Like the UK gym culture was, I don't think you can beat UK gyms.
Nah, you can't.
Like you can go to, you're literally an hour drive from like the best gyms in the world, whether it's Ultra Flex, Muscle Works, like Planet Fit, and even just the boutique ones now they have. It's just like,
they're all good.
Someone's just opened up a brand new gym, and you're like, that's fucking wild.
But like why haven't they done that here, man? With all the money in Dubai, like
that's why like I was excited to join Muscle, to be honest, because I was like, bring UK bodybuilding like scene here, and it'll do fucking well, and it already is. Like straight away, you're coming in with Cybex, you're coming in with the Cybex Smith. I'm like, there's nowhere in Dubai has a Cybex besides Dudgeon.
Yeah, exactly, man.
You can go to Oxygen, and you're like, this is fucking mind blowing, but you're like, there's one lat pull down I'm going to use because it's good. The rest are It is surprising, to be fair, man. And I'm hoping over the coming years there will be a lot more gyms. But I was going to say, man, like that gym for me is just everything. Like I fucking love it, bro. Like I just love training on proper kit, and it's only 50. Where are you? Are you JVC? JVC. Yeah. So we're both in JVC. It's like with the traffic at the moment, which is sweet. So good,
so sweet. Yeah. I'm literally loving it. I hope it never goes back. So before, mate, I was.
Have you been here for summer yet?
Yeah, last year.
Okay, so last year,
yeah. But it's so good, isn't it, man? And like we've literally got a gym just like 15 minutes away. It's an unreal gym. We've got sun every day, although it is getting pretty brutal.
It's getting spicy now,
but it's just Dubai's a place that I can see myself being here for another at least like 6-7 years, I'd say.
Yeah.
100%.
Because we've done a lot, because obviously like I met Steph here.
Yeah, in Banus.
Yeah, so like probably I lived here for a year on my own, give or take like 10 months. And then I met her. She came here on like a sponsorship with Fit and Glam.
Okay.
So that women's only gym. Her and a couple of pros from Australia sold the dream, advertised the gym. You're going to be like the faces of the gym sort of thing. All bullshit, of course.
Was that a gym then, Fit and Glam?
Yeah, have you seen it? So there's like 5 locations, but it's women based. They wanted it to be like a women's only bodybuilding thing, and obviously that crashed and tanked, I guess.
So it's not around anymore.
Yeah, it is. It's big. It's like quite big for like women's only sort of thing.
In terms of kit, what's it?
Oh, I don't know if it's anything
average.
Yeah, it's probably just like another commercial kind of gym sort of thing. So like pre-core or stuff like that. But yeah, and then she joined that 3 months in. She was like, nah, because she was posing online. That's how she kind of started. She was doing like 40 hours of posing a week. So she was like, sack this off. And then that's when she started building her business. But we've been back and forth like to Australia and things like that. And the more I come back here, the more I travel, this place keeps getting better and everywhere else keeps getting worse.
Yeah.
Like I don't like, because I love like Australia. Like
I do as well.
It's fucking amazing.
A lot of negatives though.
But it's just falling behind this. It's following the same trend as the UK.
Yeah,
like,
a lot of people are leaving, aren't they? And like going to Bali and all that kind of stuff,
like especially the fitness scene. Like taxes are through the roof. Like just really petty laws and like really just kind of strict and stuff like that. Kind of like, yeah. So it's a shame because like
such an amazing place, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, we always said like when we want family, I think we'd go there to have kids and stuff, but the longer we're here now, we're like, well, we could have a kid here. And then,
yeah, I was going to say to you, because a lot of people say that, don't they? They say like, oh, I'm happy now, but I wouldn't bring a family up here. But what do you reckon it is about Dubai that makes people say that?
For me, I'm a weird one because I kind of just want my kids to be like bullied. Do you know what I mean? Have the opportunity, like, you're not going to be bullied here. You don't understand, like, if I leave my phone on the desk, like, it's not Dubai. Like, it will be stolen. I think there's just no real, like, we grew up in like, if you're in a shithole, like you got to look around the streets. You got to be fucking smart, like who's around, 100%. Like if you, whatever it is, like kids won't get that, which that's the thing that worries me.
Yeah,
that's the only aspect. Otherwise, I don't care what. Like I failed school, so I don't care what fucking school you go. To be honest, I don't care. So like, go to the cheapest one. Like because you live in Dubai, you're probably gonna be an entrepreneur. It's fine. So, but it's more so just the real life aspect that I think is the.
Yeah, and that's for me, bro. Just going back on that point about the safety, like. It's a huge thing for me. Just being able to, I get up very early. You get up early as well, don't you?
Yeah.
I'm up at like 4 a.m. going out for a walk. And if I was to get up at 4 a.m. and go out for a walk in Merthyr Tydfil, I'd be looking over my shoulder. I'd 100% meet weirdos on the walk.
Yeah.
I'd be like, got to keep your wits about you. And I hate that, man.
It's horrible.
If you want to be able to go out at night and just, mate, I'd have no worries at all. Like, it's nice. It's so nice. So there's that aspect. Obviously, the gorgeous weather, the gyms, it's just pretty perfect.
It's just the people as well, because everyone's come here with the same, they just want better and more from life. And then it's like, because we never sat down and had an hour conversation, but I could keep talking with you for another hour. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? That's really rare to find. Yeah. And then you meet someone at the gym and you're like, oh, you do this. That's really interesting. Like everyone's really open and like willing to help. Yeah. Like if you turn around to be like, oh, like I've got this, any ideas? You're like, yeah, 100%. Like I feel like when you're back home, they're like, what's in it for me?
Yeah, and there's that jealousy aspect as well of you doing better and trying to sort of better yourself, and everyone's stuck in this kind of rut, aren't they?
It's kind of that tall poppy syndrome as well. Yeah. Like it's like oh, if someone's doing good, like try and drag them down, or like don't let them kind of reach the sky and stuff like that. And you get to the point being like you said, like. Yeah, cool. Coaching industry's saturated. I'm like, yeah, but 50% coaches are shit anyway, so it's fine. So eliminate them. Then you got 50% are great, and then you got the 10%, the elite, they're prep coaches, whatever it is. So you're like, there's 8 billion people in the world, man. We only need 50 clients paying you monthly to have a 6-figure business.
Of course.
So you're like, how much work do we actually need? Yeah. Like, here's a client. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's generally kind of how I feel a bit more about it. I'm like, yeah, cool. Like, success leaves clues. I'm like, you have bigger arms than me. Do what you're doing. Do you know what I mean? Like, don't try and like just help each other out. And I think that's the nice thing about this place.
Yeah, definitely, man.
So,
what do you do obviously being in a relationship, the one thing you can struggle with is putting yourself out there a little bit more. Yeah. Do you do anything like go to any clubs or what do you do to? Nah.
No, like I think
it's hard though, man, isn't it? Because we train, we got to work.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of time left, really.
No.
I have met a few people recently that I've really, really connected with, but it is, it is difficult, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it like. I guess it depends what you want, right? If you're looking for to date or if you're looking for just friendships and stuff like that, the easiest way, man, is just to meet someone that's just in the gym.
Mate, 100%. I couldn't get with a girl who wasn't on my level because they just wouldn't understand it. And you have to have that support system as well, which is so important, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing. It's just also just like when you're with someone for a period of time, it's just making sure you're aligning together, like your goals kind of align, because otherwise it's very easy to kind of divert different directions in life. But we don't do anything, man. Like if we want to do something, our enjoyment's going for a walk. Cool. Go get a croissant. Like just do like little things. I don't get any pleasure from doing something different.
Yeah.
Like someone says, oh, go for a night. I'm like, I know it's going to be shit. Like if we're going to go out for food, I'm like, no, like don't try somewhere different. I like meat and bread.
Yeah.
So let's go Lebanese.
Definitely.
I like sushi. Let's just do those few things. I don't want to try anything different.
And you get all these clubs and like, I feel the same way as you, man. Like you get people saying, "Oh, I'd go to this club, like you'll meet people and stuff," but like you just know it's going to be dead, and the people that you do meet aren't even going to be aligned with you anyway, are they? So,
no, and also like don't put yourself in an environment where you know you're not going to connect with those people.
That's why I think I used to be one sort of, how do I say it, trait that I used to have was when I was in the gym, I'd be so focused, like I wouldn't chat to anyone, and it would just be like, training's so important to me. I have to focus, can't talk to anyone. But mate, I think that's I've learned that it's such a bad, it was a bad thing because that's where your people are. And the more connection you have, the more you talk to people, you're finding your tribe, aren't you, really?
Yeah. Steph's the same though. She's exactly the same. She's like locked in.
Yeah.
Like, she goes in, headphones in. She looks like she's an absolute bitch in the gym.
Yeah. But don't get me wrong, bro. Like you need that.
It's really good. But I'm like, learn the switch. When headphones go on, okay, in a set you don't, or out of a set you can just chat. You're
definitely,
good.
man. And as long as the chat doesn't go on too long, like like 2-minute chats are fine.
But that's the nice thing when you go training at a gym. We do like you're like, oh, get back to your set.
Yeah,
because people respect that sort of thing,
man.
So no, I think it just relationships here just depends but the more security you have in the self, then you'll meet kind of the right people,
of course, man.
For sure. And like you say, picking the right gym, picking the right venues and stuff like that where you go to. We went to like I've never been to a brunch, and I think we went to like a Christmas one. It was fucking terrible.
Yeah,
it was just fucking terrible.
I went to one at the weekend actually, and I didn't drink, and you're just like you're surrounded by like all these people that aren't into training, and you're not drinking, and it's just like, I want to be at home.
Also, I like the idea of like, let's all go get shisha so I can hear you and have a conversation.
Yeah.
I prefer things like that, and having like a fucking green tea and we can all just chill. But like going to a fucking beach club where there's music blaring, I'm like, I can't even hear you.
Yeah.
Like I'm literally just sat here on my own, really. So you're like
100%.
So it's cool. We're gonna get kicked off soon.
Yeah.
So as it's the 1% podcast, what is that one thing that you can tell someone, give someone a piece of advice that will move them further forward to tomorrow?
I would say in this day and age, be authentic, because everyone's trying to copy everyone. And if you're trying to copy someone who's already made it and already is doing well, you're never going to get above them. Like, and every single person has, you got something, like, and I think if you stay true to yourself in life and you trust yourself, you have that self-belief, that conviction, you'll do well. It'll come through.
Yeah, 100%. No, I love it, man. I think that's definitely the way the world needs to be. AI is great, but the human touch is coming back. I saw a study that more people are buying flip phones again.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, fuck, that's wild. I want a Motorola one again. So it's cool. Right, man. Thank you so much. And
Thank you.
I'll see you in the gym tomorrow. So
yeah.
that's fine.